Hello everyone, Danny here today to talk to you about Russell Blake's book, Ramsey's Gold. This was another Audible Daily deal. The only reason I picked the book up was because it was an Audible Daily deal. I was really glad that I picked it up. Now the reason I say the only reason I picked it up is because it's an Audible Daily deal. It's obviously one of those styles of books, and I don't know what you call the genre, but it involves a treasure hunt combined with some kind of government conspiracy. So you've got the main character who's hunting for the treasure and at the same time trying to save the world from some global disaster. It's not a style of book that I generally go for. A couple of reasons. They tend to be filled with characters that absolutely everyone finds overwhelmingly attractive and charming, which is just not realistic. You have those people who are really super charming, but even they have people that don't like them. And these books tend to have people, Dirk Pitt. Who doesn't like Dirk Pitt and fall for his charms, right? They tend to be filled with action scenes that just are unrealistic, unbelievable kind of stuff. They tend to be kind of shy and lacking on true human drama in the interactions of the people. It's just not a style of book that I've ever really been able to get into. That said, I got into this book. This was an excellent book. Narrator did a great job. Let me get that out of the way first. The action scenes are all believable. The characters do have some charm to them, but it's not this overwhelming level of charm. It's a believable level of charm. The romance between two of the main characters is wonderfully done. It starts off with a lot of conflict and, a lot of, you spend 3/4 of the book wondering, are they going to end up becoming an item or not? Is she going to become an item with this guy over here kind of a thing? And then in the end when it happens, so really nicely done. A lot of human interaction. The scenery is vivid enough that you can picture it and you can picture what is going on, but it's not drowning you in the minutia. You don't get these long, boring passages describing the jungle or describing the ruins. You get just enough that you can picture it, but not so much that it overwhelms you. There was not a single part of the book that to me felt unbelievable. It had characters in it that you hated and you could not wait for them to die. And when they finally die, you're like, yes, I'm so happy that person is dead. It had people that you didn't want to die, and you had a really strong feeling. I got a feeling the author's going to kill this person off. I hope I'm wrong. And they die, and you're just like, oh, I didn't want that person to die. You have people that you're not sure about. Okay, is this a good guy or a bad guy? Is this person going to end up betraying them? Should they trust this person? Shouldn't they trust this person? Sometimes the person betrays them, sometimes the person doesn't. So it's all very realistic. It's all very nicely done. It draws you in. It keeps you engaged. It's one of those where I'd get home at midnight and want to sit in the car and continue listening to it, even though I needed to get up, fairly early for me the next morning to go to work, so I needed to get to bed kind of a thing. The book is part of a series. So far, there are 3 books in the series. I'm not going to listen to the rest of the series. One of the nice things about this book is the way it ends, you can tell, hey, it's probably going to be a series because the door's left open for it to turn into a series. But it's also ended in such a way that you could treat it as a standalone novel, which is how I'm going to treat it, as a standalone novel. Because I looked at the next 2 books in the series, and I looked at the reviews on all of those books in the series, and based on the reviews of those books in the series, I'm not going to finish the series. The books seem to go downhill from there. They seem to degenerate into the style of treasure hunter, government conspiracy books that I just don't do anything for me. So this will stay in my life. I will listen to this book again at some point in time in the future. It was that good. But I'm not going to finish the series. Any questions, comments, or feedback, please send them in my direction. If you like my channel, or if you just like books, please subscribe. Hit the notifications. You'll get notifications when my videos come out. I put in the description exactly what the book is, who the author is, who the narrator is, so you can look at that and decide for yourself, this is a book I'm curious about, or no, this isn't, and just ignore the video kind of a thing. But, and this is the most important thing, make sure that today you read, or preferably for me, listen to at least one really good book. Thank you.